All right, this last news story comes to us from The Verge, written by Ash Parrish. Activision Blizzard CEO denies culture of harassment and blames unions for the company's problems.
We need a soundboard so I can just play like that.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yep.
In 2021, the state of California sued Activision Blizzard, alleging that the video game publisher fostered a pervasive culture of harassment going back years. Details in the suit spoke of cube crawls, where male employees would get drunk and walk around the workplace, subjecting female employees to inappropriate behavior. It alleged that male employees would pawn off responsibilities to their female coworkers, how women of color were passed up for opportunities given to less tenured workers, and how a senior World of Warcraft developer was so infamous for his harassment of women that his office was nicknamed the Cosby Suite.
Not to mention that one woman who killed herself.
It gets to that. But news of the suit was just the opening salvo and what would become a battery of reporting, documenting of the kinds of harassment that went on at Activision Blizzard. Current and former employees shared their stories, including how a woman was demoted for allegedly reporting her harasser, how a nursing mother had her breast milk stolen from company refrigerators, and how one employee's sexual harassment led to their death by suicide. Amidst that reporting, the Wall Street Journal released its own report accusing Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick of knowing about it, ignoring, and in some cases perpetrating harassment of his employees. Kotick has apologized for some allegations, including one where he left a voicemail threatening to have his assistant killed, but denied the others. Excuse me?
That should have been the notifier right there.
Like, what the heck? In a new interview with Variety, Kotick further denied that Activision Blizzard had any pervasive issues with abuse. Instead, he blamed labor organizers for the company's problems. We've had every possible form of investigation done, and we did not have a systemic issue with harassment ever, he said in the interview. But what we did have was a very aggressive labor movement working hard to try and destabilize the company.
Good.
Good. Shut it down. Kotick described the reporting done on employee harassment and abuse at Activision Blizzard as mischaracterizations, while asserting that the company has a relatively low percentage of harassment complaints for its 17,000 employees. If you have one harassment complaint, that's too many, buddy. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter if you have 5 employees or 30,000 employees. Like, you have one, that's one too many. That's one too many. A transparency report released Wednesday outlined the company's standing in relation to several stated goals, like increasing the number of women in employees and the number of harassment claims it received and acted upon. According to the report, the company investigated 116 complaints and was able to substantiate 31 of them, resulting in some kind of action. However, the report appears to omit the total number of claims it received. We also know that Activision Blizzard agreed to pay the Securities and Exchange Commission $35 million after it determined that the company did not have proper reporting structures in place. Activision Blizzard also settled its suit with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission for $18 million, a settlement the state of California tried and failed to block, citing concerns that it would hinder its own case. Attorney Lisa Bloom, known for litigating high-profile harassment cases and counsels for Blizzard employees, called the same settlement woefully inadequate. Kotick went on to blame unions for many of the company's personnel issues. He also claimed to support unions, stating that he's not anti-union because he's a member of a union himself, joining SAG-AFTRA after his appearance in Moneyball, and because of his mother. I have a mother who was a teacher. I have no aversion to a union, he said. What I do have an aversion to is a union that doesn't play by the rules. This article goes on and on more and more, but basically, Kotick is backed into a corner and just saying whatever he possibly can to try to clear his name, but he only seems to just dig the hole deeper, is what it feels like to me.
You know what it is? He's worried about now he has to clean up his image because the Microsoft deal might not be going through. So the eyes are going to start to go back on him about, hey, since this deal's not going through, about all that stuff we heard earlier, since you ain't getting out of here now.
Right. Because it was discussed before. Part of the deal was him leaving, like him, quote unquote, retiring. and he was going to get us, a bonus and everything that people weren't stoked about, but at least he was gone. And so, now that this deal's not going through, like, spotlight's back on him. Like, all right, what's going on with Activision? You've been cleaning things up over there. And he's like, no. I have a whole list of all the things I was going to do with that money I was going to make. I was making my bucket list. Absolutely wild. Especially with just like the mounting reports that just keep coming out of there. I don't know how you can just continue to just turn a blind eye to it. Like
being a sociopath, that's how.
I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, he wants to clear his name, but the fact, like, so yeah, part of that the transparency report, it said how many they investigated, and it said how many that they were able to substantiate. But yeah, like it says, it never said how many claims they actually got. They investigated 116, but did they get 116?
There could have been 3,000.
Or were there 3,000 that you're just ignoring? Like, it's like every step of the way, they're not doing themselves any favors. They keep trying to clear their name, but then they like just are omitting very important data that would help clear their name. So, which makes them look even more guilty. So it's like, come on, guys, like just give up, like get out of there.
Bro, how is he trying to slide anything or deny anything when there's a literal voicemail of you threatening someone's life? Like, you're done after that.
I know
you're done.
I don't know how. Okay, so I'm not the smartest guy. I didn't go to business school. I didn't even go to college. I don't have a degree. I'm an idiot. How do you continue to be the CEO of a business when there's literal actual proof and you've you basically like, yes, I did this. Like he's said I did this is me. I'm sorry about it. There's actual proof of him telling someone, "Hey, I'm going to have you killed." How do you continue? How do you continue to be CEO? Like how is he not
people off?
But how is he not in jail? Like
he's rich. Rich people don't go to jail.
I guess. I don't know. Like something. It just doesn't make sense to me. In my head, it's like it just seems absolutely wild that he's just like, hey,
I agree.
If you don't do X, Y, or Z, I'm going to have you assassinated. And everyone's like, ha, good joke. All right, move on. It's like, what? Like, no, wait a second.
He's like, no, I actually mean it.
I don't know. I don't get it. This whole thing is wild. I was really hoping we'd never have to talk about him again, because I think it was last spring when the whole Xbox deal got announced. That's when all the stuff came out. And
right.
So last, January, February, March of 2022, I was like, all right, hopefully we never have to talk about Bobby Kotick again because he's getting out of there. And here we are, summer of 2023. We're back at it. It sucks. I hate giving him any time of day, but he's also absolutely just bonkers crazy. But I mean,
I'm in a union myself, so I know all about.
Yeah, just
all about unions.
That statement.
And out of one side of his mouth, and then the other side of his mouth is hiring the union busting forces that they've been going all through Activision trying to break people up. Like, bro, shut up.
Yeah.
Quit lying. They just say anything.
Yeah. I don't know. He just even looks sleazy. I'm just going to say it. He looks like
he looks like a little mouse, little like rat. Look at him.
That's nicer than I was going to say. I was like, he looks like a little goblin. Whoa. He's just,
little Smeagol, huh?
Look at it. He looks like Green Goblin. That's what he looks like to me. He's just not green. All right. Yeah. So that's it. Vote with your wallets. I don't think I've played any. Yeah. Pretty much after
I dropped Overwatch 2. I haven't gotten Diablo.
I know. That's what's killing me is Diablo 4 looks incredible, but I'm like,
I hear it's incredible. So if somebody wants to gift me a copy, I will gladly play it.
Yeah.
Out there in TV land. But yeah, I don't know. I got too much other stuff to play.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact. Thank you so much for watching that clip from our podcast. Remember, if you want to watch the whole episode, the full episode, link will be in the description below. You can click on that and check it out. We got listener questions. We got more news segments. We got what you playing. We got a lot of fun things. So yeah, more than just the news. There's a lot more to the show that you should go check out. So remember, click that link in the description. Check out that full episode.